Here we are for part 6, and this is coming up one of the harder parts of the game, mostly because I'm playing on hard, but I'll point that out when we get to it. God, that soundtrack is awesome.
I'm already at full health.
The soundtrack, again, is done by Tommy Tallarico. For people like me who grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, he actually used to host a show called The Electric Playground on Tech TV and later G4 TV. And these are basically video game channels that we could watch back in the day. This is before Let's Plays and YouTube and all that. Or YouTube was just starting off when the show was going off the air. And for my younger audience, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. For anyone who's about my age, you know that he was pretty great on that show, and they reviewed games and talk about stuff. So if you're curious, you can always check out The Electric Playground. It's on YouTube, all the old episodes. And I think they still continue new episodes to this day, but it's not quite the same as it used to be. This is that part I was talking about. It's actually pretty tough. Alright, here it is. Basically, you have to web zip forward while crawling forward to avoid the water. It's actually a hard maneuver to pull off, and I don't know why. It's just kind of how they made the game. You essentially have to do that, and it gives you just enough time to make it before the water drowns you. This is not a problem when you play it on medium or easy, but you see right there I messed up. But when you play it on hard, like I am now, you have to basically web zip a couple times during that tunnel section. And if you don't web zip, you're just going to drown. It's kind of unfortunate too, because the game never teaches you to do that, and I found it out just on a fluke. Like, I knew you could do that in the game, but I knew it was like a hard maneuver to pull off. So for anyone like playing this game on hard, just know you have to web zip in this part, and it's hard to do. See? Even though I hit the button right, sometimes the game just doesn't want to do it. It's actually a pain, and something I was dreading on this playthrough, because I didn't want to make you guys watch me play the same section over and over again. But we'll try to get it in 1 or 2 more tries. Just going to avoid the lizards, because I ain't got time for that. I'll try crawling with a D-pad, maybe that'll be more accurate.
Looks like I better time this right.
There we go, that did good. That should be able to make it.
Move it, Spidey, move it.
Come on. As you see, you just barely missed the water, and you got to do that again in the second part too. It's really unfortunate, but that's how they designed this part. I want to actually wait right here before I crawl again. This part's hard because you have hardly any room to do it. There might actually be enough room just to crawl, so I might just try that, and if not, we'll have to try it again.
Gotta keep moving.
Okay, yeah, I had enough room. Just barely. Okay. That's a tough section, but I got through it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. So if you ever play through this game on hard, just know you got to web zip in that part. All right.
Coming through.
I think there's a switch you hit on this part here. No, it's over. Oh, there it is.
I'm already at full health.
I'm already at full health. Alright. So far, so good. Yes, I'd love to save my progress.
Where are you?
Mary Jane won't last much longer.
It's an evil thing to say. This part's not too hard, just gotta hit a couple switches.
I bet the right combination of switches will open all of the sewer pass gates.
I think you had to hit one towards the bottom. I mean, you can hit any two, but if you hit just that one, and then there's another one that has the opposite two on it. It's not too hard. It's not that one. Maybe up ahead. Oh, there it is. I just saw it. Okay. Right over here. I know you can punch it, but like I said, but the controls get kind of like wonky when you get close to something.
Ooh,
There we go.
Look at the big brain on Spidey.
Gotta love Venom.
Come back!
He was gonna say come back here, Venom, but I web zipped so it cut him off in mid-sentence. This part here, you actually get to run into the lizard if you go a certain way, and I think I know which way it is, so I guess I'll do that for you guys. I do like how the lizard's in the game, but you don't get to fight him. But in the sequel, Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, you actually do get to fight the lizard. So it's cool that he appears in this game. You gotta watch for these things, they'll smash you. I don't know what kind of sewer this is, but it has that kind of machinery in it. But yeah, like I said, in the sequel, Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, you actually get to fight Lizard. But it is cool that he's in this game, though. Even if it's just a cameo. Because it makes sense, there's lizards running around everywhere, so I would hope that the lizard will be in the game.
Starting to sweat here, Parker.
I think if you go this way, he's there. He basically tells you how to find the way you're supposed to go. If you notice, Venom just pops up, but I don't fight him because he pretty much will cheat and beat you up. I think he's right over here. Yep, there he is.
Lizard! Knew it.
Spider-Man! Venom has imprisoned me and has taken my lair. Now he's using my lizard man against you.
No.
He's also imprisoned that Parker woman.
Where is she?
She's in the lair at the end of the maze. There's only one way to get there. Go back along this tunnel and cross over 2 waterways. At the 3rd waterway, go right. Follow it around the corners, past the machinery, skip the first tunnel intersection, then go right at the next one. You will find the woman there.
Thanks, Lizard.
Oh, and a comic book cover.
Golden.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's actually the Lizard comic book.
Warmer. Starting to sweat here, Parker.
We're almost,
You're on fire, baby.
we're almost there. Like I said, I don't know what kind of sewer has giant mashing mechanical machinery like that, but apparently the New York City sewers.
Oh You're hot, baby.
I think it's the next one we turn at. I think it's right here. Yeah, that's it.
My. Send the spider to the smaller spider.